But first of all, I think it'd be nice to talk about the radio stuff before we go into the movie stuff. Tell us about your job, because I think that's really interesting.
Yeah, so basically Radio Warrington is obviously our local radio station. And a bit like yourselves, you can listen to it anywhere in the world. We have lots of listeners from all over. And basically, when they got wind of my reviews, they said to me, "Oh, how would you feel about maybe just being like 2-3 minute segments on the radio?" And I was like, "Oh God, I like my past is performing, so I've always been like a singer and a dancer, but I've never kind of thought of myself as like a voiceover actor. I think as well in the Northern, sometimes you can feel like maybe like a bit common and maybe that people don't understand you all that well. So I did have to adapt like a bit of a radio voice, which was quite fun. So it all kind of started from there really, and obviously it's called Kirstie's Weekly Review, and I usually talk about the new releases at the cinema, kind of like what I thought, and then also what you can watch at the cinema. So that's how it started, and then they kind of said to me like, "How would you feel about having your own show?" I was like, "Oh my God, I'm famous." I'll do it. So that's how it started. So I was really nervous at the start, but now I have like my regular listeners and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's every Friday, 12 till 3, and I do specials a couple of times a year. Like I do musicals at Christmas. This Friday is Eurovision. Very excited. And then I basically record my weekly review and I put it on our radio system, and then all the other DJs throughout the week play it, which is really nice. So I'll be listening to someone else's show when I'm at work, and they'll be like, "Oh, let's see what Kirstie thought when she's at the cinema," and then I'll hear it on the radio, and I was like, "Oh, it's so weird, like hearing my own voice back," but no, it's good. I really enjoy it.
Oh, that's amazing. So is it mainly for new releases that you're talking about, pitching cinema stuff, or do you go back into old school stuff as well on the radio?
Just for new releases. I've worked with Cineworld before when they had like a competition running and stuff. It's trying to get people to go to the cinema a bit more. I think people kind of, when they like, I have a Limitless card, so I go all the time. I see stuff that I probably never would have gone and watched.